Hi, I'm Carlin Maddox. I'm the District Coordinator for Secondary Language Arts, and today we're going to talk about the Frayer model for developing vocabulary in your classes. So now we're going to draw a Frayer model and discuss how to use it when you're developing your vocabulary. The first thing you need to do is draw a circle in the middle of your page and then 4 squares coming from the circle, just like that. In the center of your Frayer model, you put your vocabulary term, and we're going to use a social studies term, landforms. Now the first thing you do when you see this is you think, what might this mean just by looking at the word? Landforms probably has something to do with land, maybe features of land, maybe something to do with the formations of land. So you're already getting in your mind before you're looking at the rest of the model what this word might mean. So over here is the definition. Over here is the characteristics, or what we would call attributes or ways to describe this word. Over here would be examples. And then down here would be the non-examples. So another way to think of it is, what is this like? What is this not like? So in landforms, a definition, you may get a definition from your teacher that is easy to understand or difficult to understand, but in this box, you want to try to put it in your own words. So a landform is a geographic feature above the surface. A geographic feature above the surface of the earth, basically. So a landform is going to be a feature of geography that is above the surface. So if this is our surface, if the ground is our surface, then it's going to be something above the surface. Above. So characteristics. I'm going to put above the surface, just what I was saying. And maybe something like large, hilly, mountainous, so that I'm learning and I'm understanding that a landform is something that is going to be, it's not going to be under the surface, in other words. It's not going to be anything that would involve water. So keep that in mind as we go through this. As we look at examples, I'm thinking of mountain ranges, I'm thinking of plateaus, I'm thinking of hills. Now some of these words may require you to do a Frayer model on it, because you may not understand these words, but most likely you're using things that you can think of as your own examples. Non-examples would be oceans, ponds, seas. I think those are some good non-examples because those are not landforms. Those are not rising above the surface. So this is a good way to look at your vocabulary in a way that helps you organize the information of the word. You've got your definition, you've got your characteristics, attributes, the personality of the word, if you will, just ways to describe it here, examples of the word, and then non-examples here. And if you want to, if you have room, down here in the characteristics or over here in the characteristics, you can even draw some mountains for a different way to remember landforms. So one thing to remember when you're using your Frayer models is that you don't have to use one per page. You want to save your paper, and you can put, like I've done here, you can put 4 to a page or 6 to a page, and it's a really great way to study your vocabulary and have a lot of words and sentences around the words so that you remember the words when you're trying to apply them. Thank you.